to the silence, yeah, the silence feeling wrong. Hidden in the leaves, yeah, the rusted metal jaws. Waiting for the victim, obeying nature's laws. Sipping on the muddy, yeah, the pain is shooting up. Overflowing agony inside the mental cup. Mirror in the stream, yeah, reflecting all the fear. Screaming for the help, but there is no one who can hear. Hollow in the leg, yeah, the steel is biting deep. Promised all the secrets that I'm never gonna keep. Silence is the sound of the metal crushing bone. Dying in the wilderness, completely all alone. Bear trap, snapping on the limb. Chances of survival are looking fucking dim. Bear trap, rusty metal teeth. Buried in the dirt, buried underneath. Bear trap, snapping on the limb. Chances of survival are looking fucking dim. Bear trap, rusty metal teeth. Buried in the dirt, buried underneath. Snap, crack, leg break, panic attack. Vision turning white, yeah, vision turning black. Switch the mode, overload down the road. Carrying the heavy in the bloody mental load. Paranoid or chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a caught and wounded beast. Waiting for the vultures and the coming of the feast. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged rusty steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust, iron into rust. In the spring, in the trigger is the only trust. Know it all, leave it there. Drag the chain, going nowhere. That trap, snapping on the limb. Chances of survival are looking fucking dim. That trap, rusty metal teeth. Buried in the dirt, yeah, buried underneath. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Iron in my tone whenever I get tense. I don't show rage, real power is dense. Eyes cut deep like a razor fence. One slow move making you past tense. Dark cold drag in the cold night air. I don't chase threats, they vanish mid-stare. Calm in my breath but the aura rare. You feel my presence like a silent flare. Deep voice echo through a concrete line. I don't need friends, I need my spot. Every fake step that you ever plot, break in half when the baseline drop. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Footsteps heavy like a storm untold. Never lose frame when the nights get cold. I don't need shine, I prefer the mode. Pressure in my stance worth more than gold. Street born calm in a violent realm. I don't need noise, I'm already helm. One sharp look make a whole crew overwhelm. Power in my pulse, I don't overwhelm. 808 growl like a beast unleashed. Sound hit deep, spine get creased. Everything quiet when the tension increased. I walk slow motion like a war piece. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Hey, hey, hey. Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin, black half dead. I don't fear darkness, I feel what I bred.
cold, skip twice when the cold unfold. Thoughts turn glitch when the nights get cold. True feel heavy but the lies get sold. Every new path just loops back old. Ghosts in the machine whisper through my skin. Doors in my brain open from within. Cycle after cycle, never know where it begins. Heartbeat loud like a ritual of sin. Light been strange in the corner of my sight. Shadows form shapes when I kill the light. Living in a loop where the wrong feels right. Mind locked tight like a sealed by fight. Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I fear what I bred. Core run dry when the thoughts overheat. Noise in my chest like a broken heartbeat. Faith turn hollow when the doubts compete. Nothing left to follow, what truth obsolete. Twitch in my nerves like a glitch in design. World feel fake, just a fragile outline. Step into the void where the stars realign. Find my own voice in the stead of divine. Dark hole hum deep like a ritual chant. Strength in the pain that the weak recant. What I became, even fear can't grant. I exist outside everything they implant. Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I feel what I bred.
Yeah. Falling apart, piece by piece. Waking up rusty in the bed of nails. Listen to the wind, yeah, it screams and it wails. Hollow in the chest, got a lock on the door. Staring at the stain on the dirty wooden floor. Sipping on the poison, letting time dilate. Served a cold plate of a bitter taste and hate. Mirror showing cracks, yeah, the image is distorted. Every single mission is getting aborted. Walking through the junkyard looking for a soul. Paid the heavy price, yeah, I paid the heavy toll. Shadows in the mist, yeah, they grabbing at my feet. Dead end sign on a lonely one-way street. Rust and bone, leave me alone. Sitting on the broken and the crumbling throne. Rust and bone, buried in the stone. Disconnect the line on the telephone. Click clack, fade to black, never coming back. Running from the demons in the panic attack. Switch the blade, getting paid. Living in the shade, digging up the grave with a rusted spade. Paranoid, annoyed, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a product of the sin. Shedding off the layers of the rotten skin. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust. Iron in the rust, and the bottom of the bottle is the only trust. Obsolete.
Turn to gray, end of day.
Dark tone slides through the room like a curse. Yo, loud mouth shake when the truth get worse. One cold line, put your pride in a hearse. I speak pure venom, no need to rehearse. Never know, never know. Black rage cold tight like a steel chain snap. Yo, fake flex crumble at the first small clap. Low voice bruise ego like a heart attack. I drop one ball, make the whole crew crack. Rust breath hit deep like a toxic cloud. You're tough, act in it, break out loud. Ice cold grin, tear fear from the crowd. Small words heavy, never watered down. Dead compost slow like a clock in pain. Your weak claim show nothing to sustain. Truth cut raw through your whole campaign. I stay unshaken, pressure in the brain. like a trumpet dish. We like this too. This to my head. We like to let my partners too. Like a trumpet dish. I think this for my head. I think this for my head.
Dark tone slides through the room like a curse. Yo, loud mouth shake when the truth get worse. One cold line, put your pride in a hearse. I speak pure venom, no need to rehearse. Shot mine cold deep like a lotus. Spring your whole stance fall, can't hold a thing. Cold truth step quick with a blunt sting. I say one phrase, let your fear take wing. Ash spread drift low in the dead. Hush your tough, dry out like a weed. Crush no fake spark, stand with my words. Rush you fold too fast, every move too lush. Hate that's deep in the back of my skull. Your thirst turn dumb when the vibe get dull. Iron tone land hard, never play foe. Silence hit strong, make your fear go fold.
Feel like it's too much. Feel like when we my brothers too much trying to do this. Shoot them with this, but just too my niggas too. Feel like when we my brothers too much trying to do this. To my niggas to my head, to my niggas to my head. To my niggas to my head, to my niggas to my head.
Yeah, wash it away. Stains never leave. Yeah. Staring at the poison stain with the rust, turning all the memories into positives. Mirror is a witness, looking at the crime. Running out of patience, yeah, I'm running out of time. Sipping on the muddy, feeling kinda slow. Where the hell I'm headed, man, I really don't know. Shadows in the bathroom, flickering light. Demons coming out to play in the middle of the night. Hollow in the chest, yeah, the heart is made of stone. Dialing up the devil on the burner telephone. Silence is the loudest thing I ever really heard. Spitting out the venom with every single word. Razor on the sink, waiting for the slide. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Razor on the sink, sharp and cold as ice. Gamble with my soul and I paid the heavy price. Switch, click, sick, buried in the brick. Life is just a candle and I'm burning down the wick. Paranoid, annoyed, living in the void. Every single happiness is getting null and void. Panic in the system, yeah, the glitch is getting real. Pop another pill just to numb the way I feel. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a ghost in the machine. Living in the nightmare, living in the scene. Graveyard shifting, coffin looking nice. Walking on the edge of the jagged little slice. Ash to ash, dust to dust. Iron in the rust. In the reflection is the only thing I trust. Watch it bleed, plant the seed. What I need, let me feed. Razor on the sink, waiting for the slide. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Razor on the sink, sharp and cold as ice. Gamble with my soul and I paid the heavy price. Clean.
Jumping on the sink, jumping on the sink.
Glitch in my heartbeat, break the design. Shadows in the cold, twisting the mind. Nothing in the void ever stays benign. Truth cut deeper than a crooked line.
Black static drip from a hollow thought. Memories corrupt every time they saw it. Pulse turn sharp when the lines get caught. Life feel coded in a loop I never bought. Cold hung cloud through a fracture. structured chest. Shapes in the dark never let me rest. Meaning collapse when the mind compress. Silence hit harder than the fear address. Binary ghosts crawl under my skin. Logic distort where the doubts begin. I try to wake up from the state I'm in, but the noise keep pulling, dragging me thin.
My heartbeat, break the design. Shadows in the cold, twisting the mind. Nothing in the void ever stays benign. Truth cut deeper than a crooked line. Yeah. Yeah, wires in my veins, I'm a dead refrain. Old gods hide in the digital domain. I see the marks in the mental stain. Every new thought feel preordained. Static cascade through a broken mind. Each nightmare loop perfect aligned. I try to escape with the darkest sign, but the core of myself stays undefined. Truth slips slow like a dying spark. I breathe in dread from a formless dark. Nothing inside to believe a mark. Cause my soul drift out, cold spark. Glitch in my heartbeat, break the design. Shadows in the cold, twisting the mind. Nothing in the void ever stays benign. Truth cut deeper than a crooked line.
In the walls, 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 in the walls.
Breathing in the spores, yeah, they're settling deep. Haunting me awake when I'm trying to sleep. Growing in the corner where the shadow is cast. Running from the future, hiding from the past. Sipping on the muddy, yeah, to wash away the taste. Life is just a memory that's going to waste. Wallpaper peeling, yeah, the rot is underneath. Grinding on the sorrow, yeah, I'm grinding on the tea. Hollow in the chest, yeah, the fungus taking hold. Turning all the inner one to icy bitter cold. Silence is the heavy sound of decaying wood. Misunderstood, yeah, I'm always misunderstood. Black mold, creeping on the brain. Driving me insane, yeah, driving me insane, yeah. Black mold, growing in the dark, leaving the mark, yeah, leaving the mark. Click, clack, asthma attack, lungs turning black. Panic in the system, yeah, there is no turning back. Switch the blade, getting paid. Living in the shade, digging up the grave with the rusted little spade. Paranoid, annoyed, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a product of the damn. Flickering and dying like a broken oil lamp. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged rusty steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust, iron in the rust. In the contamination is the only trust.
Spread it out, can't breathe, suffocate.
Too late. Too late.
In the wall, in the wall, in the wall, in the wall, in the wall.
Black mold, creeping on the brain.
Walking through the city with my head low. Ghost inside my chest, hear the echo. Numbers on my phone, every text go. People only call me when they dead, bro. Gravel on my boots from a long night. Mind full of war like a bar fight. I don't trust a soul in the moonlight. Anyone can stab you with the mood right. Heart froze up, that's a lifestyle. Pain in my veins for a long while. If I ever fall, I don't cry, child. I just let the blood drip, hold a dark smile. Cold night, black mass, I move in silence in the frost. Shadows creeping on my back, I never feel what I have lost. Empty roads and hollow lungs, I breathe the darkness like it's smoke. If the reaper want my soul, he gotta take it when I choke. Running from the demons that I fed once. Now they on my back like a dead weight. City full of wolves in the red haze. Feeling every heartbeat like a dead day. I've been in the trap with my thoughts loud. Wind hitting hard like a gunshot. Every single scar that I got now turned me to a beast in the blood drought. No light in my lane, just a black road. Carving out my name with a steel saw. If I ever break, that's a real goal. Warning to the world when I reload. Dark thought in a crack mind. I've been walking with the nighttime. If I vanish in the skyline, let the shadows be my lifeline. Cold night, black mask, I'm moving silence in the frost. Black death, shadows creeping on my back, I never feel what I have lost. Empty roads and hollow lungs, I breathe the darkness like it's smoke. If the reaper want my soul, he gotta take it when I choke.
attack. Vision turning red, yeah, vision turning black. Switch the play, getting paid. Living in the shade, digging up the grave with a rusty little spade. Paranoid, I don't know it, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a slab up on the rack. Fade into the gray and I am fading to the black. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged rusty steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust, iron in the rust. In the butcher and the cleaver is the only trust.
Cut deep, go to sleep. Cold cuts, no guts.
Meat hook steel in the flesh, caught inside the middle of the heavy metal mesh. Meat hook waiting for the slice. Gamble with the devil and I pay the heavy price.
Brush. Yeah. Clear. No pulse. Staring at the ceiling with the bright fluorescent light. Fading in nothing in the middle of the night. Needle in the arm, you pump the poison in the vein. Numbing all the terror and erasing all the pain. Doctors standing around me shaking heavy little heads. Counting up the bodies in the cold and metal beds. Sipping on the muddy, yeah, the blood is turning thick. Life is just a candle and I'm burning down the wick. Hollow in the chest, yeah, the rhythm start to skip. Tightening the fingers on the pistol grip. Silence is loud, yeah, the beeping getting slow. Time to pack the bags, yeah, it's time for me to go.
Red line running across the screen. End of the nightmare, end of the dream. Red line, straight and heavy line. Running out of luck, yeah, running out of time.
Click, clack, cardiac, panic attack. Vision turning white, yeah, fade into the black. Switch the vibe, stay alive, take a dive. Buried in the sorrow of the buzzing hive. Paranoid, annoyed, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste. Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash outweigh. Glitches in the dark, rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display.
Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash outweigh. Glitches in the dark, rearrange my sway. I lose myself in the coded display.
Cold tray circle in a hollow vein. Fragments rewrite in the quiet pain. Patterns collapse when the frames constrain. I see old truths to the void maintain. Static born visions flicker out of phase. Memory distorted in unfamiliar ways. Logic corrode when the insight rays. I drift through shadows of forgotten days.
Hex code hum in a fractured core. Me and unravel at a threaded score. Silence reveal what I can't restore. Dark matter go then ask for more.
Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Glitches in the dark, rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display.
Great pulse a shift in a narrow trance. Fear displaced in a spectral dance. Soul goes thrive when the doubts advance. Everything tilted at a slanted stance.
Become caught to a silent mind. Truth detached from the form of sign. Premise converge and slip behind. I chase a version I never defined.
Deadlight bend in a ritual tone. Voice speaks soft in a monochrome. Thoughts fall quiet, skin to bone. At the dark like it's carved in stone. Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Pictures in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. Steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concern. One quiet nod and you take the turn. Steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burns. Stare too long and you cross my concern. One quiet nod and you take that turn. Storm in my chest but my face stay numb. You talk real wide but your voice sound dumb. Power ain't loud, it's the way you come. I move too calm for a man to overcome. Heavy coat drag where the street light die. Truth in my tone make the weak comply. You show your fear when you justify. I see right through every crafted lie. Hands don't tremble in the heat is on. My type of pressure you can't postpone. I don't throw fists just to claim my throne. My silence alone make your backbone prone. I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concerns. One quiet nod and you take that turn. Streets grow darker when I hold my ground. You ain't so tough till the truth unwound. Fear in your breath make a muffled sound. Even your crew don't stay around. Jaws stay locked when the tension hit. I don't need hype, I don't need to commit. Every fake threat that you try to transmit fall apart fast, you just counterfeit. All nights force me in colder ways. I don't forget what the street conveys. You try stay bold in the losing phase. I shut you down in a single phrase. I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concerns. One quiet nod and you take the turn.
I feel the pressure in my veins, let it erupt. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly lockdown.
Dark thoughts spin like a rotary blade. Head full of noise like a war parade. I've been chasing madness through a steel brigade. Iron in my lungs from the nights I stayed. Heavy like a hammer when the baseline burst. Breaking every limit like the plan to reverse. Pulse go red when the case immersed. Channel every demon that the world dispersed.
Cybercore burn through the back of my mind. Fracture reality, glitch your design. Every little fear I consume, refine. Turn a raw rage into fuel of mine. Tear down everything you build in your head. Grind into dust, leave the whole world dead. System failure, system failure. Tear down every head you built in, yeah. Grind into dust, leave the whole world dead. I feel the pressure in my veins, let it heat up. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup.
Chrome bones rattle when the beat engage. Circuit in my pulse like a digital rage. Break through steel with a mental gauge. I'm the main glitch in your program page. Ritual scars in the code I speak. Bass hit heavy like a war technique. Eyes go white when the force peak. Every other threat that you make too weak.
Fractured soul with a voltage strike. Sparks in my chest when the drums ignite. Turn that fear into raw birthright. Unleash chaos when the world unites. Let corruption rising.
I feel the pressure in my veins, let it erupt. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices out of system. I feel the pressure in my veins, let it eat up. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Back up, I'm stepping with the blade and the grin. Cowbell knock, let the trouble begin. I stay sharp when the night look thin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. I'm stepping with the blade and the grin. Cowbell knock, let the trouble begin. I stay sharp when the night look thin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. Dark coat swing, I slide through the block. Bass it heavy like a roundhouse knock. Move too quick, leave dust when I walk. Talk too loud, get split by the shot. Cold face, no fear, I don't flinch none. Heat in my palm, if you thinking you the big one. Night run deep, I been living where the risk come. If you step wrong, that's the day that you get done. Sharp mind, sharp stance, I don't break pace. Cowbell bounce at the tone in the chase. Mask stay low when I'm moving through space. One wrong word and you out of the place. Back up, I'm stepping with the blade and the grin. Cowbell knock, let the trouble begin. I stay sharp when the night look thin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. Run up, shut up, I don't play nice. Cold blood, no love, rolling like dice. You freeze once, I'ma tag you twice. Street don't care about your cheap advice. Dark room, deep boom when the bass drop. You step wrong all night, make your face stop. Pull low when I'm sliding through the side like cowbell hit. Got the whole block, stand up, fast hands. Quick snap, never miss aim. Whole vibe shift when I enter the frame. You chase hype, I've been earning my name. Too cold, too sharp, never playing your games. Back up, I'm stepping with the blade and the grin. Cowbell knock, let the trouble begin. I stay sharp when the night look thin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. I'm stepping with the blade and the grin. I'm stepping with the blade and the bin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin.
Don't get close, because these
Step back, I'm creeping in the night, no sound. Cowbell hit, make the whole block pound. Eyes low, mask on when I move through town. If you talk big, you get laid to the ground. Slow walk, big stance, cold drip on me. Dark thoughts in my head, set fire to the beat. Shadow in the corner, always watching my feet. If you step too close, you get dropped on the street. Bass hit hard like a fist to the jaw. Cowbell knock like I'm breaking through the wall. I don't say much, I just stand real tall. If you try your luck, you gon' learn how to fall. Quick hands, fast moves, no talk when I slide. Heat in my coat and the glare in my eyes. You bark loud, but you won't bite twice. I stay cold-blooded, never roll no dice. Step back, I'm creeping in the night, no sound. Cowbell hit, make the whole block down. Eyes low, mask on when I move through town. If you talk big, you get laid to the ground. You get laid to the ground. You get laid to the ground. Fast lane living out the way for the week. I've been hunting in the dark every day of the week. You move sloppy and you talk too cheap. I move silent, let the pressure go deep. Black hood, red eyes to the death stare. Every step I take make the whole block glare. You look lost, I can tell you ain't prepared. When the bass hit twice, you gon' vanish in the air. Cowbell knock like a demon on the door. You don't wanna see what I keep in the drawer. I stay on point, always ready for more. Nighttime beats, hear the echo on the floor. Step back, I'm creeping in the night, no sound. Cowbell hit, make the whole block down. Eyes low, mask on when I move through town. If you talk big, you get laid to the ground. Face it brutal when I step inside. Pressure on my name, nowhere to hide. Silence in my walk speak more than pride. If I look once, you won't survive. If I look once, you won't survive. Cold veins rumble like a loaded drum. Every word sharp, make your heart be numb. Power in my stance where the shadows from. I don't need hype, I let outcomes come. Heavy in my breath like a steel cut tone. Everything I built on my own. I stand too firm, you break to the bone. This ain't no talk, this a danger zone. Dark in my eyes, but the vision clear. Fear in the room when my presence near. Respect they giving, it's called from fear. And I hold that weight like a pioneer. Bass it brutal when I step inside. Pressure on my name, nowhere to hide. Silence in my walk speak more than pride. If I look once, you won't survive. You won't survive. I move with force like a storm contained. Calm on the face but the core tame. Every new threat get overclaimed. Nothing you say can touch my frame. Big steps echo in a concrete hall. I don't ever bend too hard to fall. When I speak truth, this sound like a call. My voice alone make the whole block stall. Baseline growl like a hunting beast. Danger in the tone when the sound release. Power in the quiet, that's where I feast. I'm the type to rise when the night increase. Bass it brutal when I step inside. Pressure on my name, nowhere to hide. Silence in my walk speak more than pride. If I look once, you won't survive. too quiet for your nerve to cope. Calm in my tone, but I cut your hope. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light, yeah, yeah. I move too quiet for your nerve to cope. Calm in my tone, but I cut your hope. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light and you lose that scope.
Yeah, thick fog hand when my boots touch ground. Your voice crack quick when you hear my sound. You stand too tall when your crew around, but break too fast when they're not inbound. Coast swung low like a blade in rest. I don't rush stress, I just manifest. One coast there, put your pride to test. I'll measure men by the weight they stress. Slow breath rise when the street turn mute. You try act sharp, but your words dilute. Real ones know when a man resolute. You fold too quick, you will never move.
Too quiet for your nerves to cope. Calm in my tone, but I cut your hope. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light and you lose that scope.
Ay, cold night breeze, push the fear your way. You shift your stance like you came to sway. I don't chase conflict, I let it display. Most men break by what they portray. Deep cut truth in a simple glance. You build your lines on a false advance. My kind move at a different stance. Every slow word like a last chance. Hands stay ready but the rage stay low. Strength don't scream, it prefer to grow. Talk all you want but the streets still know. I walk too real for your act to show.
I move too quiet for your nerve to go. Calm in my tone, but I cut your hope. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light and you lose that scope.
Let the system die. Static in my skull when the circuits fry. Pulse run cold but the thoughts multiply. If I lose my grip then I amplify.
Rise in my blood, start to twist, unfold. Feel my jaw lock when the temperature's cold. Every dark habit that I once controlled now break loose fast when the pressure unfolds.
Scratch at the walls in my own damn mind. Never been safe, I was born misaligned. Try to cage me in, but the lock declined. I infect the code with a new design. Iron in my breath when the dread kick in. I don't chase help, that's a guarantee sin. Every fake friend wanna see me thin, but I bloom in the dark like a toxin twin.
Cut the cord, let the system die. Static in my skull when the circuits fry.
Pulse run cold, but the thoughts multiply. If I lose my grip, then I amplify.
Cut the cord, let the system die. Static in my skull when the circuits fry.
Pulse run cold, but the thoughts multiply. If I lose my grip, then I amplify. When the gears misfit, I've been walking on the edge where the shadows sit. Try to drain my will, but I won't submit. I break through walls like a fault line split.
Did I stare when the fog rolled in? Crawling through the dark just to shed my skin. I don't fear loss, I don't fear sin. I fear nothing cause I'm built too thin.
Metal scrape loud in an empty hall. You don't see a threat till you see me fall. If I rise back up, I erase it all. I become the glitch that corrupts your call. Cut the cord, let the system die.
Static in my skull when the circuits fry.
Pulse run cold, but the thoughts multiply. If I lose my grip, then I amplify.